What is going on, everyone? It's been quite some time since I posted a video on YouTube, and I hope you guys are all doing really well. And if you guys watched my last video where the whole Audi S4 fiasco happened, I got rid of that car, obviously. I bought another car. I got tired of that car, and then I got a new car. And so, without further ado, let's go take a look. So yes, so I got the Ford Focus RS, guys. So after a lot of searching and researching, I finally settled on this car. I looked at BMWs, Mercedes, and after the whole Audi thing, I kind of didn't really go after another Audi. But then I kind of opened up my search to, once I realized there's, Kia Stinger GTs now outside, and like a few other brands that, that's worth taking a look at. That's when it popped that Ford Focus RS is also a good contender. Small little disclaimer, the car does have 2260 miles on it. So I just never got the time to make a video of it until now. So since I got the car, I have made a small amount of modifications on the car. Mainly nothing too drastic. I added a catback exhaust. I don't know if you can tell by the deeper tone, in the background or not, but I got the MBRP stainless steel exhaust. I don't really know the exact model name or anything like that. Yeah, so I got that going on, and then rather than changing out the entire intake, I just changed out the filter. So my whole goal with that is to get more induction noise. I wasn't going for horsepower or anything. I mean, you really don't get any much horsepower gain from adding an intake anyway, but other than that, the car is pretty much completely stuck. So the car has the RS2 package on it. So this is a 2017 model, and yes, it was one of the ones that had to get its head gasket changed. I went on one of Ford's website. It's called Ford ETIS, and you can put in your VIN number and it'll tell you what the build date of the car was and if it needs head gasket fixed. So I luckily I looked it up, and I did it about when the car had about 900 miles on it or so. I got it changed, and that was kind of seamless. So not a bad deal. The car's been running fine since then. Like I said, it has almost 2,300 miles on it. Besides that, the interior, as far as I know, is very similar to the Ford ST, and I guess like the upper trim level of the ST, you got like the packages with the navigation and like the Sony sound system and those kind of things. From what I can tell, most of the money that Ford invested in this car went into what's under the hood and what's like powering the wheels. So this car, again, I'm not gonna go into like great details, but because there's already tons of content on this car on YouTube, and this car has 350 horsepower engine, 2.3 liter EcoBoost motor from the EcoBoost Mustang. It just has I'm guessing better internals, so they were able to crank the power up a bit. from I believe stock 300 to like 350. And then it also has a interesting all-wheel drive system where the car operates predominantly in front-wheel drive, but when it needs power in the back wheels, it sends it, and it's seamless. You can't even tell, you know, any of the shifting happening. And of course this car has launch control and hill assist and all that kind of stuff. Yes, because this car only comes in a 6-speed manual. But oh yeah, and this is also my very first manual, so fun car to be driving around. Aside from that, this car I think is been so far really cool. It is a little bit nerve-wracking driving in traffic with like a manual and all that kind of stuff, but I'm getting used to it. And so yeah, that's that. So I wanted this video to be more of an intro video to the car. I didn't really want to go into like great depth on any one thing in the car, but yeah, I like it so far. I've been driving for about over 2,000 miles, so the car's been really good. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments or questions, obviously leave it in the comments. Please subscribe and like the video if you do. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.